I'm with one of my favorite artists at Silver Art Projects and in New York period. We have
Russell Craig.
Nikita Avenuta.
and your work has been really popular recently. I've seen it many times. Can you tell us about this piece right here?
Getting more into equestrian work right now because I'm having a show in Wellington, Florida. The first motion picture was of a guy on a horse, so I basically recreated that and put it on the leather. The horse is a symbol of freedom, and I have history of like being in the system.
Like, I know you're friends with Russell Craig. I see you two together, and it's amazing because you two come from totally different walks of life. You being from Ukraine, he being from here.
To have people from such different backgrounds, and we end up having a topic of conversation that we relate to.
Silver Art's been very, very instrumental to my success. Had that armory show that you were there.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your practice, particularly your finger painting?
I decided to talk about something that everyone experiences, which is the human longing for permanence. And when you reflect back on your life, there's always something you're longing for to be permanent. For example, what I speak about is my longing for the permanence of childhood, which is why I've been doing finger painting.
And I think it's worth saying, we're going to be putting this on screen, this is not finger painting like you've ever seen before. This is the most sophisticated finger painting you've ever seen. And can you tell me, at the Armory show, you had some works go to museums, which is a really big deal to have artwork be sold to a museum. That means you know the art world really, really likes it. Now, what museums did they go to?
The Rose Museum and the Bronx Museum.
I actually had a video with Russell Craig at the Armory show going over those works, and most of them had already sold by the time that I had gotten myself to them.
So I appreciate you because you were there like when a couple of them went like in the beginning, like as soon as it started.
And one other thing, because Nikita here is humble, in addition to being at Silver Arts Project, he's also at Harvard studying architecture. And so he is just incredibly multidisciplinary. And why don't you tell us a little bit about, since I know you love Harvard, why don't you tell us a little bit how Harvard and your architecture major influences your work?
I think a lot of people get a little confused when I say I'm not doing anything to do with art at school.
I grilled you on that.
yeah, you did. But I find that studying architecture and studying sort of landscapes and the politics of our environment is super important for my work, because that's exactly what I talk about in my work. Believe it or not, while I talk about permanence and I talk about concepts that are more abstract than talking about architecture and talking about structures, then you realize when you get into architectural theory, which was what I'm studying at the moment, you realize why our cities are the way they are and how they influence our environments. And that completely draws you into, I guess, more formal analysis of what it means, all these abstract concept means. And that's exactly why I feel like studying architecture and studying politics, which is the other thing I study at Harvard, is something that relates to my work directly.
It's a new thing and it's being well received. It's all blessings.
Your work is always changing. It's always exciting. Great seeing you, man. Likewise.